Hi YouTube, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, not bad. Ooh, it's humid here. We have some rain coming in. We might even have flooding. We've got real heavy rain tonight and more tomorrow. I don't know if I've ever seen a summer with more rain. Seriously, for all of my life. Speaking of all my life, some people don't realize the pains that I protected them from that I'm not no longer going to do, because when I'm laughed at because of that pain, when it should have been theirs, I'm not doing it anymore. Then they're going to find out it's just not a matter of me attacking somebody or seeking revenge. This is self-preservation and trying to have a pleasant life without any spiritual attacks that other people can take on for themselves now because I wasn't appreciated. I'm not going to be used anymore, and it isn't free. People can think what they want. They can think they're almighty and powerful, that they're getting away with something. This isn't just karma. This is far beyond karma. I don't care if you call it retribution, revenge, whatever you want to call it, but you activated something within me that should have been left dormant. And I don't appreciate it, and you're not going to get away with it for the ones that are acting like that. And ignorance of the situation isn't going to help people either. So, I mean, these people out there, oh, they're uh, cruel ways or their abuse, physical abuse or spiritual, just made you stronger. They trained you. No, you didn't train me. I trained myself because of it. You know, I trained beyond what their warriors were doing because I was the one that it was being done to. I'll say it once again. Two men worked together to keep the woman submissive to control everybody on the planet, whether it's through money, sexuality, whatever it is. They're keeping you submissive by hiding one part of the Trinity. You're going to find out what I'm saying is true. I've never been crazy. I'm more stable than anybody I talk to ever. So, anyway, I'm not yelling at people. If you care about me, I'm not yelling at you. If you've lived through these types of things because you stand up to evil and you just don't sit by on the sidelines, this is how my war started. It wasn't just because of me. It was because I saw everybody was suffering because of it, you know? Whether people like me or not, the only reason you wouldn't like me is because you're a low-vibing non-human. Otherwise, if you're human, you're feeling what I'm saying to you. You're getting it, you know? Huh. Yeah, I'm not backing down. It's no way, no way, not now. The only way I would ever lay off somebody now is if they personally got a hold of me, like in my messenger on Facebook, and talked to me one-on-one as a human being. Otherwise, you can keep playing your game. You're not going to win, and you'll find out exactly what my training is, not yours. Mine comes from the pain that people like that has caused me. So, yeah, that's, believe me, it'll trump it. You have no idea the wildness that you have activated. People like that have activated. Matter of fact, both the men are actually working against each other to try and make brownie points and look good in the eyes of the public, but they don't actually care about each other. And one is actually attacking the other one, and he doesn't know it because of his hatred for me. And the one that's attacking him doesn't hate me. He just pretends he does in front of everybody, so the rest of you will fall in line. Who do you think's protecting me? I mean, big time protecting me. He's not protecting you. I was. And you're going to find out the difference. I'm sorry for you in a sense, sorta, because I tried to warn people, but you just don't care. It's not my looks. No. It's not because I'm unpolished. No. It's because you're greedy and shameless and you only care about yourself, not the people that it's going to affect, not the future generations, not the ones that came before. Don't speak on what was or what's going to be when you're not going to be a participant or haven't been. What, you go without food for like a year or have a couple little hardships and you think that's horrible? The physical pain of my attacks daily, you would not survive. But you want to combat that? Yeah. Just a warning. I wouldn't do it. I would stop and man up or woman up right now before you can't. So, and that's from as much compassion as I can muster because I'm borderline. I'm going to throw a little pettiness in here pretty soon, and I'm really not going to give a fuck after a bit here. And it's coming. When I get like that, I'll surprise you. You do not know me. You assume you do based on you. You don't know me. So anyway, but you will fully. You can't drag me down into the dirt and take my energy. Doesn't work like that. You can pretend that you're a luge sucking, what is it, grill, krill society member, lizard. You can pretend that all you want. But the reality of the situation is you're treating the the best woman on the planet, the most honest person you'll ever meet, like trash. And you can exclude me all you want. You're going to live through exactly what you've done to me and worse. And you're not going to be able to handle even a smidgen of it. So I am trying to warn you as nicely as I can, but it's getting to the point where niceties are going to be out the window. And I'm getting in attack mode. You've always been in attack mode. I'm just starting. You think you're like espionage and sneaky, and I see it coming. I see it before. I see you planning it. Who are you hiding from? Yourself? You could be more. I tried. I know so much I could explain to people and take so much pain out of their lives, but because it's coming from me, somebody they're using, it's not because I'm not likable, it's because you're not. You get down to what the real facts are about people that use others and don't care about people suffering. Yeah, well, you're not going to see my suffering. You're going to see the ramifications of that. Because I grew up like this. You can't get to me. That's my training. Thank you. Adios. You know, whatever. No food. You know, and if you're thirsty, you'll be parched for existence. I would stop. Why don't you talk to the devil and ask him, are you brave enough? Ask him what I've been doing. Don't just speculate on what he's telling you. Ask him for the truth. Demand it. See how far you get with that. You can't do it. You're not strong enough. But you want to pick on somebody you assume is weak. So anyway, like I say, if you want to get a hold of me, I can forgive, but I'm not without apologies, not without standing up. And you can keep your pride and you can suck on it. You don't have to ever like me, but you will admit it in front of the world, or I'll drag it out of you. And when it gets drug out, you won't recover. That's not revenge. This is planned for decades. Every move you thought you were going to make against me, all the MK Ultra, you think it's magic. No, it's lies and trickery. So you could have had the nice me. Now you're going to see a different side. Because I don't play your fucking forgiveness games. Been there, did that. I don't like it. Yeah. Depends on the person, depends on what they've been through, depends on their recognition of their part on what's taken place spiritually and physically in this world and your intentions towards me. And that'll speak to the outcome, and I won't have any pity or mercy. I will give you and show you what you've shown me without lying about it. All I have to do is tell the truth, but I'll also put things in play for the rest of your existence. So you will never be comfortable like my life has been. So you will have to scrape and scratch for any achievement you ever make with nobody's help and total interference all along the way is what you will be getting. And you better think about that big and hard because that's exactly what the devil wants for you. I don't. I honestly don't. And I've always loved everybody, young, old, black, white, I don't care who. As long as you treat me decent, I'm going to treat you decent. The minute I see you playing with other people or me, you've made an enemy. And I'm the worst one you're ever going to see. So I just want to make it very clear. Don't glorify abuse as training. No. You'll be sorry you ever opened that door with me. You should have stopped at some point, but you didn't care. And I'm not going to either. You have a chance. I don't know what day I'm going to snap, but I guess that'll be the day, and I'll make it big, and it'll go big. You can think, oh, you can keep my channel secluded, try and keep me quiet, try and erase my comments on your videos, and try and do whatever you want to do, but one way or another, and especially in the ether, this truth is getting out there, and people are going to see how foolish and greedy these men have been to everybody on the planet, because they're keeping nurturing truth and justice away from everybody in the whole world against one woman. You're shameless beyond the lowest scum that could ever exist. You either make it right with me or the world's going to see your shame. And I kind of think that's the way it's going to go, because um, the most stupid people stupefied. No, you know what you're doing, so it's not stupid. The most intentionally cruel people I've ever met are truly the weakest and the most idiotic. That doesn't even cover it with all your rituals and the rest of your bullshit trying to stifle me. Didn't work, did it? Now you're going to see exactly what it is, because I do have abilities you don't know about because you don't possess them. That's your warning right there. So, okay, everybody, if you're being abused, ridiculed, excluded, all the rest of the shit these creatures do, just know that there is justice coming, and you're looking at her. Here's not just the start of the revolution that I started a long time ago. This is getting towards the end, and they don't even realize it. So, okay, have a really good weekend. I hope you have a wonderful one. I intend on it. So, peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA.